And they're almost set. Well, not quite the light on in Sydney, but that's the way they do it, of course. They don't put the light on like we do when all the horses are in. But this is the Orlando Classic. In fact, they were all in, and they're away.
One of the best to begin in company with Satin Sand. Plain cover trying to get over. Pushing through is Travel Light with Cena prominent. And then comes Purple Maze. Mrs. Fitzherbert makes ground, followed by Hasty Zip. And then comes Eastern Temple. A length and a quarter Tristram's Girl. And on the outside, Miss Peru, Tingo Tango wide. Then Brigantic, followed by Cologne. Dinky Flyer second last and Petrus last along towards the 1100, and Satin Sand shows the way a little more than a length on Mrs. Fitzherbert. Third on the outside, Plain Cover. One then to Cena on the inside of Marchakita. 1.5 Travel Light around Eastern Temple. Nearly 2 to Purple Maze, then Tristram's Girl, followed by Hasty Zip, Miss Peru, Brigantic. Tingo Tango fourth last, then comes Dinky Flyer as they race down the side, and Petrus and Cologne the last two. Arriving at the 700 in the Orlando Classic, and Satin Sand shows out 3/4 Plain Cover. Marchakita taking closer order. Mrs. Fitzherbert is pocketed. Around them Tristram's Girl, and then comes Cena, followed at the head of the others then by Eastern Temple, badly in need of a run, and Dinky Flyer and Tingo Tango are the widest gallopers as they straighten at the 350, and Satin Sand a length and a half to 2 lengths clear on Plain Cover. Third on the outside is Marchakita, followed by Tristram's Girl, but Satin Sand is going great guns. J. Cassidy and Satin Sand, 2.5 Plain Cover, and then Marchakita and Travel Light, but it's all Satin Sand, and Satin Sand wins brilliantly from Plain Cover and Travel Light. Then Eastern Temple, Marchakita, Hasty Zip and Cena, Tingo Tango, Miss Peru, Dinky Flyer, Brigantic, and then Cologne, Tristram's Girl, Petrus, Purple Maze, and little Mrs. Fitzherbert anchored under the big weight of 57 kilos, finishing at the rear.
Well, Jim Cassidy having a great day. Mrs. Fitzherbert a bit disappointing there. She had the fence all the way and was the first horse beaten. This horse is at big odds today, Satin Sand, considering that last start she won the Liverpool City Cup defeating Foystan, and today she's led all the way to win handsomely. A big win. Second Plain Cover, who's won a string of races, trained by Neville Voigt, the former top jockey who rode Hay in the Caulfield Cup, and Travel Light, who we saw here in Melbourne, one of Neville